whatever it is, it goes in there, and then it comes out of there. Y'all wanna look? You scared? I'm a little scared. Okay, I'm scared. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? My name is Bradley. I'm the founder of this channel, The Hustler's Hike, where we use the outdoors to let out some of our mental frustrations and our mental anguish, to make sure that we're in a clear headspace to be the most productive we possibly can be in our small business and our entrepreneurial aspirations. So I'm gonna kind of bring y'all along with me. Today we're gonna be going to Sweetwater Creek in Atlanta, Georgia. All right, we're gonna get out here and see what's going on. I got one of my boys with me that's gonna kind of help me out, man. So y'all just tune in. So we made it to Sweetwater Creek. Got my partner with me, helping me out today, but we made it to Sweetwater Creek. Today we're gonna be doing the Yellow Trail. The Yellow Trail, if I'm not mistaken, is 7.3 miles. From what they told us at the visitor center, you get to see like some ruins, and it takes you down to the water. And we just kind of out here enjoying ourselves, getting some fresh air, clearing our mentals. You clearing your mental, Chris? Yes. He don't even know what that means. But we're gonna clear our mentals and get our mind right. So I'm not gonna talk the whole time. I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on and take y'all on the journey. So just tune in. So it's the Douglas County Film Trail. Let's see what movies that they shot here. Avengers, Infinity War. What else I like on here? Oh, the Hunger Games. Check that out. If y'all come out here and check out the trail, just to let you know, the green trail is closed, a red trail is limited, so you can't access the mill from there, and you cannot fly drones out here. So I'm glad I didn't bring mine. They've got maps available inside at the visitor center. But just kind of keep that in mind if y'all come out. Oh, you can swim out here too, but you gotta swim at your own risk. There's no lifeguards or any of that stuff. All right, so let's get rolling. All right, so we about to hit the Yellow Trail, right? The Yellow Trail is gonna take us to the ruins. It's gonna get us down to the water. So we got about a 7 mile hike. So we about to get it in. All right, let's do it. All right, so we outside, getting it in, feeling good, out here in beautiful nature. I think one of the reasons I like being out here most is just the mental clarity that it gives me. Like it allows me to be able to, I don't know, just clear my mind, get back to the root of things, get back to nature, so I can clear my mind, put myself in a positive mental space to be able to handle things for my clients and for my business. It is almost impossible to take care of somebody before you take care of yourself, right? And this is the way I choose to do it. I'm a little bit out of breath, y'all. But we outside. It just really makes me think about, like, what do we get pleasure from? Like, being out here really just brings the word pleasure to mind, right? And when we talk about pleasures, there's really two kinds of pleasures. You have fleeting pleasures, right? Fleeting, or pleasures that flee or run away, and you have lasting pleasures. And those are pleasures that last, right? That have a lingering effect. I remember being in corporate America and having meetings at, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then another meeting at 10 o'clock, and then we got another meeting at 2 o'clock, right, and then a conference call. After all that is over, oh shoot, I almost fell, y'all. After all that is over, I needed some pleasure. I needed some release. So what I would do is I find myself at somebody's bar, you know, after work, good day, bad day, it didn't matter. That's where all my days ended. But like, that's a fleeting pleasure, right? Because as soon as you start to feel the effects of pleasure, it's already starting to go away. So you have two options, right? You can either continue, which could cause you a lot of problems in the end, both physically and mentally, or you can replace it with something else, right? So like with hiking, for me, it's been that lasting pleasure. Because when I'm out here, it's almost impossible to be stressed. Like, it's almost impossible to not have clarity or not find clarity. And then even after it's over, it's a lasting pleasure because I still feel the ramifications long after I'm gone, right? So after the day is over, it's probably gonna motivate me to eat right because I got out here and put in some work, right? Or it's gonna cause me for the rest of the day to feed my mental with things that are positive, right? Or with things that help me, or things that put me in a better position. Things that have been on my mind heavily as far as my business, or tough decisions that I have to make. This is where I make those decisions, right? This is where I have the clarity to put myself in a capacity to understand what's going on, understand the situation, and then get out here and release, right? Once you release all of that tension, all of that frustration, you're able to make sound decisions. And I'm not saying that nature solves all your problems, right? But it definitely quiets the noise. Oh. Oh. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh. What the fuck? With here at the Hustler site, I'm a huge advocate for business outside of the boardroom. Getting out of them stuffy suits and ties and just being in a space that is not conducive for thinking, right? Being in those environments causes just a lot of traffic, not just physical traffic in an office space or in a, at your job or at work or whatever, but it's a lot of traffic that goes on in your mental. And just kind of being out here, it just puts you in a place to really be able to think, man. To really be able to put yourself in an environment that is just conducive for positivity. It's conducive for reflection, and it's just damn beautiful, man. Business outside the boardroom, it is important. It makes me think of the law of the farm. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with the law of the farm, right? But the law of the farm is pretty simple. There's a time to sow, and then there's a time to reap, right? So there's a time that you plant, and then there's a time that you reap the benefits. And it just reminds me, like when we started our businesses, when we started on our entrepreneurial journey, we planted a seed, right? And I think that for a lot of us, after we planted that seed, we were looking for instant gratification, right? We were looking for the next day to reap our harvest, but it doesn't work like that, right? There's a gestation period from the time something is sown to the time that you reap. That gestation period could be a month, it could be a year. It just depends on your situation, on your work ethic, on your goals. But at the end of the day, you have to remember what you sow today, you reap later, right? So the sooner you sow, the sooner you reap, right? So just keep in mind the law of the farm. The next time you get frustrated in your business, or if things aren't moving fast enough, take a step back, put on your hiking boots, find somewhere like this in your local area, and just remember that your time is coming, right? What y'all think is in there? Whatever it is, it goes in there, and then it comes out of there. Y'all wanna look? You scared? I'm a little scared. Okay, I'm scared, let's go. I don't know what's in there. I have no idea what we can see, what we looking at. I have no idea what that was. We later found out this is what was in the hole. Nah. Yeah, so I was kind of out here walking around and doing a little bit of reflecting. Something came to mind, and one of those things is that as entrepreneurs and small business owners, we have to learn how to give meaning to circumstances as opposed to getting our meaning from our circumstances. And I'll kind of explain what that means. When you give meaning to circumstance, it doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter the decisions that you have to make. It's your responsibility to internalize what's going on and dig deep, right? Process, right? And you want to make your decisions, or you want to look at your circumstances just from a place of clarity, right? And you want to affect change, right? You don't want change to affect you. So a lot of times circumstances happen in our lives that we cannot control, right? And it just is what it is. But what do you do with that information? What do you do with that circumstance, right? Do you allow that circumstance to affect your personal life, to affect your family, to affect your business? Or do you look at that circumstance, do you compartmentalize it, right? And then do you take what you have internally to affect what that circumstance is? That's the movement, right? That's the way that we should be looking. We should be looking at adversity, like not what is adversity doing to us, but what are we doing to affect adversity, right? And as a small business owner and as an entrepreneur, you're gonna face a lot of adversity, right? But with that adversity, it comes growth, right? And that's how you grow. That's how your business goes to the next level, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. Do not allow your circumstances to affect you. You affect your circumstances, and that's real. Okay. Oh, little brother. Hey, that was like, I would have walked all the way back.
seashells over here. Brad.
Hmm?
The seashells over here.
Alright. Just gonna let y'all check that out. It's pretty dope. And parts of the all the bricks out here is apparently local bricks. It's pretty dope. So they mined the clay from out here, prepared the clay, molded the clay, dried the bricks, and then they fired the bricks all out here. It's pretty dope. For you history buffs. All right, guys, we made it. We made it to the Sweetwater Creek. Man, it's beautiful. Let's take a look at that. This is what it's about, man. This is what it's about. This is where peace and tranquility live. That boy got them hoochie daddies on. This man got me all in this water. Oh shit.
Yeah,
It dropped down. When you get to the middle, stop pulling my my socks up. What? Shut up. Oh man. It's amazing. God is good. Look at this boy putting his head up on the. I ain't gonna tell you who you acting like. Not this, but this. It's beautiful out here, man. But you can't find peace if you can't find clarity out here. I don't know where you're gonna find it. It really reminds me of how important I am, right? How important we are. Like, God made all this for us. This is for us, right? And so with that same concept, when I went into business and when you went into business, like, we did this for the people, right? So when you think of your business, think of your business the same way that God thought of us, right? He created all of this for our enjoyment, for our benefit, for us to indulge in. And that's what you're doing for your customer. Like, you created this product or this service for your customer to enjoy, or for it to fix a problem, right? Or for it to streamline their business. There's so many different ways, right? But the whole point of creation, right? The whole point of creation is for others to enjoy. It's not just about our enjoyment. Of course, we love business. Like, that's why we chose to get into it, because we have a passion for it, right? But we created this product or these services for others, right? And we are all creators. I don't care who you. I used to think I wasn't a creative because I can't draw, right? I can't sing, I can't paint, right? But my creativity, I had to find my creativity. My creativity is different than yours, right? It's different than the next man or the next woman. God is creative, right? Clearly, being out here, we can see how creative he is, right? But all of us have some form of creativity, and it's up to us to kind of tap into it and figure out what that is. And I promise you, once you figure out what your creative is, you can make money from your creativity. 100%, right? There is a way to monetize the things that make us happy, right? That we enjoy. And that's the point of business. The point of business is to find something that you enjoy, something that you're passionate about, something that you love, and then you do that, right? And we want to enjoy what we're doing, right? It doesn't feel like work, right? And it definitely doesn't feel like work when at the end of the day, we're making money from it, right? And I'm not talking about side hustle, right? I'm talking about lucrative income, generational wealth that will set our families up, for generations to come. Man, it's beautiful out here. I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking, but I just think this is important. These are the conversations that I have with myself in my head when I'm out here, when I'm enjoying it. And I got my pants hiked all up because I'm trying not to get too wet. But these are the conversations that I have in my head. So being able to be out here in nature, be out here in the water, just enjoying life. This is what it's about, right? And this is the mental space that it allows me to have, so I can make those tough decisions. I can have those tough conversations. I can come to Jesus with myself if I'm blowing it. Look at this, man. I ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm coming to where you at. Feel like crocodile, huh? Crikey! It's a black mamba. Be careful on the rock. All right. Oh. Let's take a look. This man got me out here in this creek water. Man, look at all them little water bugs and stuff on top of that water, man. No, man, I ain't doing this. Huh? That's what you're supposed to do? Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that. Don't walk up here. I'm cool on the water bugs. Nah, it's not that deep. Oh, I thought that was a rock. Nah, I thought I saw something.
Gotta go deep.
Guys, the most important asset in your business is you. It's not your product, it's not your service, it's not your customer service, none of that, right? It's not your supply chain. What else is it not? It's not your automation, it's you, right? And you are your business, but you're not a business. You're a human, you're a person. You are not designed to be automated, right? You are designed to put in work and recharge. You're designed to sow and then reap. But during that gestation period, it's imperative for you to have somewhere or something to release, to get your clarity from, right? And I keep saying clarity, right? A clouded mind, man, a clouded mind is a terrible thing. It allows you to be indecisive, right? To be in a perpetual state of planning, right? Because you're not ready to jump out there. You're not ready to put your thoughts and your dreams in order. But the time is now. The time is now, right? So make sure that you get out, stretch your legs, get some fresh air. This is something that we're going to be doing every week. The Hustlers Hike. We're going to be talking about business endeavors, mental health tips, and just having a conversation with each other, man. And we're going to be out here in some beautiful nature. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. I'm going to give y'all some more visuals, but like and subscribe if you feel like the content resonates with you. It's my first one, so we're going to get better with time, but I appreciate you guys for being here with me. And me and Chris are going to enjoy the beauty out here, man. So y'all be blessed.